everyone, welcome to my show. I'm the Empath, and we're back with New Year's resolutions. So, not scratching at myself today, I was pretty good about that. Finances, desktop, and wish list, there were no real changes with any of those. I'm going to have to call H Greg tomorrow because the email didn't go through, unless it goes through sometime between now and when I would call them. But I haven't gotten the email for the offer of employment, so I need to figure out what's going on with that because George sent the email at 2 um, yesterday. So, kind of a thing. I should have gotten it, and that's frustrating. Anyway, not being a pushover and doing what I want, not just what will appease people, and being happy, I was pretty good about all of those. I didn't have any issues with the first two, and with being happy, I had a little bit of issue just because of interaction with people. It's bound to happen, but it wasn't that bad. I got over it. So awesomeness. Bible. I read a little bit. I'm gonna try to read the rest of the five because I try to do it in segments of five. That way, it's just easy to keep track of it. And I don't know. I like doing that. Uh, YouTube. Obviously, here I am, and I'm going to see about fiddling with the setup that I was talking about like a couple of videos ago for doing other video stuff with the software since I still can't find Premiere Pro. So that. I also added I want to do taekwondo stuff. I got to as far as like a blue belt when I was still doing stuff back in Iowa, and I've forgotten most of it. Like I still remember Chunji form and like a bunch of the basic stuff, but there's a bunch of it that I've forgotten. So pretty much my plan is each week I'm gonna try to learn the learn each form and have it committed to memory. So that yeah, and basically I will just teach myself all the different forms of Taekwondo. I'll try to do that each week. Depending upon how things go, I might space it out more, give myself some leeway, so maybe every couple weeks, because you would spend a fair amount of time in each belt level. So I'll start with a week and I'll see how that goes. It shouldn't be too difficult as long as I keep up with it, do it every day. So yeah. I also want to learn a language. The first one that I'm going to go with would be Japanese because I like anime and manga and stuff, and it's better to do it in the language that it started in rather than to try to find an English dub, and it's more convenient than having to read subtitles and such. So I want to try to learn Japanese and other languages, and I figure I should put that onto my list, and I would figure out working that into my schedule. I haven't figured out where I want to put that yet, so I will do some thinking about that. Tidying. I finally have the kitchen tidied, and I'm super happy about it. And so now I just have to keep things tidy, which I will be managing that every night since I have to do dishes anyway. And part of what's supposed to be done with dishes is wiping off the counters. So it's amazing. I will I have the kitchen tidy and now I can keep it tidy. So I can work on other areas of the house and try to get them tidy, but I've got the kitchen done. And I'm going to keep working on my room. There are still things here and there that I've got to do, but it's awesome. I'm excited and I'm happy because I finally have the kitchen done. And it was a pretty daunting thing at the start of it. So I'm super happy about that. I have taken part of my house back from the messiness. Anyway, not hoarding. I've had to put that in practice. There were several things that I was like, nope, we don't need it. Get rid of it. Bye bye. So, awesomeness. Working out, I did that, took care of that, along with brushing my teeth. I showered yesterday, I think it was. So, I'm good on the shower thing, but I'll probably want to shower tomorrow or the day after. I'm gonna go with either tomorrow or the day after. That's that seems like a good idea for showering. Being responsible, obviously, I spent a lot of my day tidying and such. So awesomeness. And I was at church on time for everything, so I got that taken care of. So continued awesomeness. So I was responsible. And my memory stuck well. There were some issues where I had trouble remembering like little things here and there, but wasn't that bad. Like the more important things I remembered. So it was awesome. And I'm trying to keep my rambling down. So I'm still working on it. But yeah, I'm just gonna cut it off there because otherwise I'm rambling. Being a gentleman, I've been keeping in mind to say things like yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am more often. So I'm making headway with it. I'm also keeping in mind not to curse, And currently, I haven't made any promises, so I haven't broken any promises. So, awesomeness. Crafts, I haven't really done anything with any crafts that I can think of lately. So, Facebook, uh, didn't spend that much time on there, but again, still want to wean myself off. I'd like to just check it once a week and like scroll through stuff and check my notifications. I want to get off of Facebook unless I've got like poetry or something that I want to write. Then I'll do that. So yeah, going to bed sooner. Maybe. I mean, right now it's before midnight, so maybe I'll get to bed at a decent time, or maybe I'll just stay up watching videos and trying to tidy and organize my room. We'll see. I don't have anything in particular to wake up for tomorrow, except for just making sure that I can get the job stuff taken care of. So, go on that. Lotioning my hands, I'll probably do that after this video, just to get it out of the way, and then maybe again before I go to bed, depending upon how bad my hands need it. And I haven't been scratching my hands during this video. So, awesome. So, I'm making some headway. And like I said at the beginning, I'm going to keep adding on goals as the year goes by. And I'm like, oh, hey, this is the thing that I want to do. Hey, this is the thing I want to do. And there are some things that I'm intending to check off. Like the desktop would be something that I want to check off. There are things like rambling or being responsible or being a gentleman or not cursing or Facebook or just like any number of these things. There's a bunch of these things where I want to get to a point where I've got it down so good, so well, that I don't need to have a constant reminder. It's just natural. It is a habit. It's part of what I do. So I'm hoping that even though I'm going to be adding to this list and extending it, that I can also do things to shorten the list. There are some things that are gonna stay on there, like what would be a good one? Uh, Crafts. Crafts would be on there because there are a bunch of crafts to do, and I'd want to keep that in mind. So there'd be that. And yeah, there are a few things that would stay on there. And there are some things that would go, and I'm hoping to get things down so that I can eliminate those. So yeah, anything else I'm saying is rambling, so I'll just end it here. Thank you for watching. Like and favorite if you enjoyed. Subscribe to become a VIP today. Go ahead and leave in the comments how your resolutions are going, or if you want any tips on how to pursue them better, how to achieve your goals. I will give you whatever knowledge I can. And with all that being said, I will see you